Adam, a 1-0 win today over AFC Fylde. What's your reaction to that game?
Obviously a great win for us, one that I felt we thoroughly deserved. Obviously scoring first, really helps, particularly against a team, like that. They've got so many good players and they're a really good side. And we came in with a clear game plan and thought the players executed it to perfection, really. Obviously the sending off, helped a little bit in the second half, and I felt in that last 20 minutes really we had more than enough chances. We should have won the game comfortably in the end, but we'd have all taken 1-0 at 3 o'clock, and it's a big win for us.
Yeah, coming into the game, you kind of spoke of it as kind of a free hit against they've obviously had a great start to the season, and to take advantage of that is a real positive sign.
Yeah, but generally, if you look back at kind of how we fared against the better teams, we've generally always done all right. So like I say, we had a clear game plan. But the players, at the end of the day, you can put plans in place. The players are the ones that go and execute it, and I thought they were superb. Harry Wright made a great save in the first half at 0-0. Out of that, I can't really remember him having, too much to do. Certainly in the second half, and as I say, I thought we had two great chances in the first half. At 1-0, Hansen had a good header at the back post, and Lewis Turner scored. He probably should have squared it to Hansen, and then obviously that gives you a little bit more breathing space. But to stay focused and concentrated and disciplined for 80 plus minutes against such a good team, I think the lads deserve a lot of credit for that. And listen, we're a small club in a mammoth league. We're probably underdogs in the majority of the games we play, but certainly when you play against the likes of Fylde and your Yorks of the division, they are in a way free hits, because people probably think you're probably not going to get anything, but we can make it difficult for teams here, and that's exactly what we did today. So just pleased for the players, really.
Yeah, you mentioned Harry not having too much to do. It's another clean sheet. Tom Allen slotted back in there with his first appearance, and seemed to slot in really well. Yeah,
he did. He's played loads of games for us, so he knows the system, knows the shape, knows the lads. I thought he did well. He's obviously not played for quite a few weeks himself because of the red card and the 3 game suspension. He's probably not played for 5 weeks. So Adam Barton, absolutely unbelievable performance. He's been out for 5-6 weeks with a pulled his hamstring in the FA Cup game, and he just brings so much composure. Obviously we have been using him at centre half before he got injured, through necessity really, but now we've got brought Tom back in, and we've obviously got Sayers back fit, and Clates is seems to be ever present. We've obviously used him in midfield today, especially with the injury to Chris Atkinson, and I thought he was absolutely superb. I could go right through the team, to be honest. I thought every single player to a man did the role, did the job, and really pleased for them all.
Yeah, obviously you mentioned that Chris Atkinson is always a big miss, but that midfield of Adam, Tyler and Lewis seem to really control the game and control it really well.
Well, we needed to, they're a good footballing side. They like to play through the lines. They've got some really good technical players, and we needed to have that extra kind of body in the middle of the park today, really, and that's why we left Parko out, because Parko's been playing really well, and it was harsh to leave him out, but that's just football, and we obviously made that decision to put him on the bench, put Tyler into the team, and give us an extra body in there, and give us them legs in there to help us break off the strikers when we were defending a little bit deeper, and also to be able to get Lewis and Tyler out to engage their fullbacks when Will and Jordan couldn't get up the pitch to do it. And like I say, I thought they executed the plan incredibly well, and it's a good win for us, because obviously we've had a difficult run in recent weeks, as everybody knows, and we were superb here against Curzon Ashton, got a thoroughly deserved 2-0 win, and we wanted to back it up away at Telford last week, and I think we kind of let ourselves down a little bit with the manner in which we conceded the goals. But to come here against the top of the league and a good side and get back to winning ways, I think it takes a bit of character and a together dressing room, which we've got.
Yeah, you mentioned that we've obviously had two really great wins here either side of the defeat at Telford. Is it just about kind of finding that consistency now going ahead over the next week when we've got another couple of games coming up?
Absolutely, it's consistency of not so much results, but consistency of team selection and then individual and collective performances. And if we can get the consistency right of them things, then over a long period of time we've proven that we can generally have a consistent run of results. And I've kind of said all along that once we have bodies kind of back, we'll be all right, we'll be competitive. And we've just been, we've generally gone with the same personnel, week after week in the whole time here until this season, and we've just been changing through no real fault of our own. Like we get Adam Barton back today, you lose Chris Atkinson last week. We've obviously had probably 5 players that have played at left-sided centre half, and then Jimmy's been in and Hanson's been out, and it's just been difficult. A lot of change, and it's difficult then for the players to build them relationships and partnerships on the pitch. And once we can name a settled team on a more regular basis, then we'll be competitive in games and hopefully win more.